Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Goatmilk. Now, this is episode 3, making some progress here. Yeah, no new announcements. Still working on getting the stickers. That's going to be fun. I might even have a shirt soon, which I will wear to every single podcast episode ever. Now, today's guest is my dear friend who I've been friends with for like 2 years now, 1 year, and we actually met over playing Fortnite. That's how we became friends. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nguyen.
Really? That's how you reference me?
Yes, the Fortnite man.
Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a good story to tell.
Okay, so I bet you've seen like the beginning of one podcast, and I start out every podcast by giving you a piece of toxic waste candy.
Right.
So you're gonna eat it and you're gonna enjoy it. What
Okay.
flavor do you want?
You got
We have-
any watermelon?
Oh yes, take it, dude. I hate watermelon.
Yeah.
At least watermelon flavored stuff.
Only
Okay.
one person will get this joke, but I did it. Okay. It's nothing. It's from a
Okay.
friend request when I did this.
I'm taking blue raspberry, dude. Blue raspberry is the greatest flavor. Okay, we'll eat it on 3.
Yeah.
Oh man, I almost dropped it. It's stuck to my shirt. Okay. wait.
Oh.
All right.
God. Thank God I didn't touch
Dink
my
it.
lips on that. Yeah. Dink.
Sink it.
Ah.
Mm.
Tastes just like gasoline, everybody. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
I hate this.
Then why do you do this every show?
I like to torture people.
Oh my God.
Ugh. I never finish because I don't want people to hear me like
ASMR. Okay, so I'll stop that.
You good now?
Yes.
So Nguyen, what's up, dude?
Well, I woke up at 10 a.m. this morning.
Yes.
Got out of bed.
Hella early.
Came over here to film a podcast with you. So,
Tell me, who are you, dude? Who is Nguyen?
I'm a student at the school. Look, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm his classmate. I'm a year younger than him, or I'm a year below him, and you're 2 years older than me now.
1.
Right.
What would you, 15?
Yeah, I'm the youngest one out of our friend group.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we met each other. I actually introduced myself to you.
When
At
the Galaxy skin in Fortnite came out?
Yeah, when the Galaxy Fortnite
Yeah.
came out. So there was this whole promotion thing with. Dear God, first minute in, we're talking about video
this is
games.
what you're known for, just Fortnite.
Not Fortnite. Save the world. Okay, quick story. There's this famous game, Fortnite. Most of you who
People
probably
know
know
what
it.
Fortnite
Yeah,
is,
they
dude.
know what Fortnite is.
Everyone and their mother knows what Fortnite is.
Yeah. So Samsung, with all their money, and Fortnite had this huge promotion where they put out this skin, a Galaxy skin, and everyone wanted to, get it, right? So then they would go to stores like Best Buy, or in our case, since we live in Vietnam, there's like a Samsung booth with the new phone out. And the way it works is if you play the game like 3 times on a Samsung phone, you like get the skin.
Yeah.
So then I was around the mall that day, and like I run into him and Izza, who is actually also our sound.
Yeah.
Are we going sound?
engineer.
Yeah. So I ran into these two, and yeah,
We just started
yeah,
talking
we
from
was
there.
talking. It was like,
We played,
was
and
like-
it didn't even work.
yeah, it didn't
It
even
didn't
work.
even work. We played like 100 games and we didn't get that.
Yeah, we
stupid skin.
we went back at least twice again,
Yeah.
just to try, but
Man, we were like
Didn't happen.
obsessed with
we were
Fortnite.
so close.
Yeah.
So close.
We were, but I think after they found out people were going to stores to do it, my cousin got it eventually. But I think when they found out, they just stopped the whole promotion.
Well,
People were, cheating themselves or cheating.
Or you could just
Epic
buy
Games.
the phone and
Or you could just
throw
buy
away-
$1,000 phone.
Yeah, throw away all the money.
Yeah, but that doesn't apply to us. So, dude, you
Yes.
are legally American, right?
I am legally American. I have an American passport.
Yes. And
Not
where are your
just
parents from?
My dad's from America. My mom's from here, but biologically they're both Vietnamese.
Right.
My grandparents actually escaped from the war. This is
Oh,
similar.
wait, you too.
Hmm?
What? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I don't quite know. I'm not sure about my grandmother's story.
Yeah.
But my grandfather, he was a very smart person. Like he was really smart. He was a prodigy back in his day.
Mm.
And now he like back when the war started, he had to take a test out of like 1,000 students. Only 5 were allowed to have a scholarship to go to the U.S. and like kind of escape the war. And he did it on his own. It was incredible. And then over there, he became a professor at a university.
Damn.
He also started on a radio show
Oh,
where he actually,
Goatmilk.
yeah, but this in this case, he was talking to people in Vietnam and people who were victims of the war. He was talking to, just in general, he was
Yeah.
talking to motivate his country in that sense.
That's crazy. Alex, who was on the show, the first episode, his parents escaped the Vietnam War.
And that's cool.
It's really interesting. And your mom is in Canada right now, right?
Yes, my mother is in Canada. She is originally Vietnamese. She was born and raised here. Pretty sure she was at some point she was in the war.
Yeah.
Somewhere it was close to when it was ending. Yeah, she was living here for like 35 years, so a good chunk of her life. But then she
That's
went to
crazy.
Canada. Yeah, it's
So
cool.
you're legally American, biologically Vietnamese. Your mom's in Canada, and you go to an American school.
Yes.
Damn, dude. Wild. What's it like being in American school?
Uh,
Well, have you been to a Vietnamese school beforehand? Or have you-
yes, I've been. Okay, so I used to go to school V-Star. Some people know it, some people don't. The curriculum is based off of Vietnamese. Like it was a Vietnamese curriculum,
Yeah.
but with English classes.
Oh, I see.
We had like multiple blocks throughout the day, and like it's sometimes pretty weird because we'd be learning math in Vietnamese and in English.
Oh,
So, like, I don't know if it's just to improve our math skills because the math itself was basically the same. There were
Yeah.
some things different.
I know they do multiplication different.
Yeah. And actually, fun fact: the way people do division is very different for
Really?
Vietnamese and American compared with each other.
I didn't know
The
that.
lines are different. Like but the way they do it is kind of the same.
Okay. And so, what do you think are like the main differences between American school and Vietnamese school?
Well, first of all, funding is probably
Yeah.
a thing. Yeah.
Our school is like stupid expensive.
Super expensive. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And but I mean, there are some like private Vietnamese schools.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that. I know there are for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, there's not much of a difference. I mean, if you looked at their
I mean,
communities,
They both serve the same purpose to
yeah, exactly.
educate the youth.
Educate the youth.
But yeah, it's just I think in like 5th grade there was this class called social man. It was something country, and basically we would go in there, and we would have to learn about Vietnamese history, culture. We would learn new words. We would make like little cakes, but like
Like
I-
mooncakes.
they were like these little like floury white cakes. They're powdery. They like break apart. I don't know what they were, but and I don't know. I think they stopped that because it's only required by law if you're Vietnamese to take Vietnamese classes. Because every Wednesday, Vietnamese students with a Vietnamese passport
Yeah.
have to stay for an hour and a half after school for Vietnamese class.
Well, yeah. To be more specific on that, people who registered into our school for Vietnamese passport. I also have a Vietnamese passport, so like totally bragging about this a bit. I have 2 passports. I am Vietnamese American, and for Julian, just a bit of sprinkling on the top here. I am a citizen
Yes.
of Canada,
A little bit Canadian.
a little bit Canadian. Not sure if I'm ready for the passport yet. Like, literally, like politically and or just emotionally.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a big change, man. Becoming Canadian ain't easy, bro. You
Look,
have to
yeah,
go through a series of trials.
probably.
Yeah, you get
Yep.
chased by a lion at one point.
Yeah, the Ring of Fire. I
And,
heard about that.
the geese. No, but
yeah.
yeah, and so since you have that American passport, you don't have to stay after school.
Yeah, so yeah, back to the whole Vietnamese class thing. Since I registered into our school for an American passport, I don't have to take Vietnamese classes. And to prove that I'm Vietnamese, xin chào mọi người, Viết nói tiếng Việt nha. Although my accent's completely off, like where most people will understand that.
Yeah. And if you skip 3 times, you get expelled from the school, right? Or do they say that to threaten you?
No, it's a legitimate thing. This year, to be honest, for our school, rules are more restricted in that
Yeah.
sense.
Our school is sorry, Alex wanted. We like okay now. In Goatmilk, basically, we now have a small here. We now have a small team of people.
Yeah, currently there are.
There's 4 total people, including me.
Yeah,
Tin takes care of guest management and
I take care of guest management,
documents.
and at some point, the guests and Julian will be getting briefing
Yes.
like papers just to make sure that you
Keep it
generally
PG,
keep PG.
respect our host country.
We'll explain it.
It was
It's
called
on the
host
paper.
country.
Huh?
That class was called host country.
Ha!
Oh man, yeah.
That's probably what prompted it. Yeah.
Is sound design and merchandise, not
Mm.
design, but sound management. She's behind the camera right now, making sure that everything's all good. We will be getting 3 different camera angles. That will
Right.
be Alex's job. He's going to be switching in between.
He's visual
He's
manager.
the producer. And yeah,
Can we
will
get
be.
Can we get on the cut board? Like, cut.
Yeah, sure.
Take 2.
Yeah, and for merchandise, we're getting some stickers. They're so cheap here, dude. Like 200 was like about, what was it? Is it like $15? She's like dying on a sour candy right now. How much? How much were
It
like
is
200 stickers?
toxic and it is waste.
How much? It was like $10 for 200 stickers. So we
Mm.
ordered 20 just to try out the design.
Right.
And yeah, and
y'all,
Alex
y'all,
is gonna
y'all should have yeah.
give it around. Yeah, lemon toxic waste, the best. And Alex is gonna help me print a shirt today just to see if that would be an option. And I will never wear another shirt ever. I will just keep it on the entire time. But yeah, this whole
Never
operation.
shower.
Exactly.
Never again.
Exactly.
You'll go to school wearing it under a uniform.
Yeah, will never take it off. It will just become embedded into my skin. Be on my wedding day wearing a Goatmilk t-shirt from when I was 16. I can't see that far, Alex.
Dear God.
But yeah, this whole thing has become a small operation. We now have a Discord channel for it, and we
Yeah.
have assigned roles. It's pretty awesome.
This is the start of potentially something really cool. Yeah.
And hopefully, the goal is
we
right now
want to get sponsored by Red Bull.
Yes, no. Like right now we're at Alex's. Alex has a pool in his apartment complex, and he has this little lounge. So we just come to this place and we lock it off, and we like basically rent it for an hour and something minutes. But what would be awesome is if we had like our own designated place. Because my house, I don't have enough space for this. But if we could have this place where we could just leave everything here, not have to set up every time. You just come in and work. It'd be awesome. We could have a mini fridge in there.
We need a studio. We need
Exactly.
soundproofing. We need outlets.
Cameras to leave. 'Cause
Maybe a whole paint job for a room.
That'd be
if
really
it's
cool.
like
unless it has like the foam,
yeah.
the sound foam. But yeah, this is pretty interesting.
We could spray paint a room. That'd
Yes.
be really fun.
We could all tag it.
Although, I'm not sure if spray paint sticks well. Maybe. Does it?
Yeah, well, it depends on what you sprayed on.
Yeah, true.
I once spray painted the back of an Xbox controller because there's these like plastic panels you can take off, and it kind of like scratched off a bit. It looks kind of iffy, but spray paint.
I think you need to wait for it to dry. Yeah, the way I found it is like spray paint. You would actually need to spray it on a surface that's like sucks in the actual paint, like a wall.
Yeah.
Like wall would make sense.
Like if you just sprayed on this plastic bottle, it would
like
not.
it would drip down.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside.
Do you like how I got us the fancy bottles? For those who are not watching the video, these look like looks like a tiny baseball bat.
It really does.
Yeah. So
Maybe if we put on some spikes on the back here, we can
Exactly.
survive the zombie apocalypse.
So yeah, with basically
Walking
the help
Dead reference.
of Tin and Alex and Isabella, we're just taking the load off of me. Less work for myself. And as you can see, the desk is pretty clear right now because there's no computer and no wires. As Isabella's managing.
Yay.
So yeah, this is an adventure, bro.
Ugh.
The best on earth.
Right, so you invite me on your show. I have absolutely no idea what you're going to ask me. Come on, let's go.
I don't know. This is just kind of like a conversation. You had people ask you some questions on Instagram before you came on here, right?
Yes.
You want to whip that out?
Maybe.
Come on.
All right.
Let's see what they asked.
Oh, boy. To the people who actually asked questions, I thank you. To the people who I thought would ask questions and didn't, no thank you.
Don't say their names out loud, though. Is it that might die? Can you make sure that doesn't fall off? Okay.
Right, so I'm pretty sure I don't need Wi-Fi for this. Just look up. Okay. Let me get my photos up. Well, meanwhile, I'm sifting through all this. Any questions? What do you want to know about me?
What if you had to pick one place to live on Earth, where would it be? How many countries have you been to?
Let's see. I'll list them out. I've been to the U.S. obviously.
Yeah.
I've been to Canada.
Every time Tin goes to the US, he brings us back some
Twinkies.
It's fantastic. And what are the other ones? Ding dongs?
Ding dong. Yeah.
Those will like give you diabetes in 3.8 seconds. They're so sweet. Anyways, continue. US
I've
and
been to the U.S. I've been
Canada.
to Canada. I've been to Egypt. I've been to Cuba. Wait, I'm about to say that really wrong.
Cuba?
Cuba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on your cruise.
Yeah. I was on a cruise. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
To anyone who I might know be watching this, and just in case, I'm gonna post this on my Instagram too.
Yes.
I mean, like friends of mine on the cruise, please watch this because I'm referencing you right now.
Yeah. Cuba. Where else?
Cuba, God,
It's hard to keep track, huh?
yeah, it really is.
Yeah. We're like-
I've been to almost every country surrounding Vietnam. I've been to Laos. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Singapore. I've been to.
I've never been to Laos.
I've technically been in Japan. I mean, I was outside out in the country for about 10 hours, so that was fun. Got to eat ramen. That's
Lucky.
really cool.
I've never been to Japan. They have skiing there, right? Does it snow? in Japan?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I think you have to drive out a bit more though.
I don't know.
Mm.
It's yeah, could you angle your mic into your mouth a bit more? You can move the stand. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wait.
It's
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've never been to Japan. I've been to Sharm el Sheikh, Egypt, which is really cool. And I've yet to visit Lebanon, which is actually my home country. I've literally never been, but hopefully my dad's going to take me and show me all the history. My dad is coming in on Tuesday to give a talk to my English class about his experience through the war, because he lived through, I don't know how many years, but his childhood, well, he grew up during the Lebanese Civil War, which is really interesting. You want me to pull it up? Oh, my phone's recording. Never mind. But yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna come
yeah.
and give a
By the
talk.
way, we are recording this on an iPhone X.
We are. Hey, 1080p, 60 frames, it works.
Yeah, it works.
And we got this app called Reco Studio, and basically one phone or iPad is like the switcher, and you can switch between different angles as you record, which is really interesting.
Okay, so
Into the mic.
I might have lost it. I'm not sure. Wait, let me look through this again.
Bruh, just go to iMessage. You sent it to me.
Oh, yeah, I probably did. Yeah, fine. If only we can give out that whole error TV screen thing.
We can.
We can't. We can.
If I wanted to, but yeah.
All right, here. Do I have?
Here, I'll read it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like goat milk or normal milk?
God damn it, Thompson.
Come on.
I have
You
to
better
say
answer
I
correctly.
have to say normal milk. I've never
Wow.
actually tried goat.
Wow.
I've never tried goat
You're
milk.
literally on the podcast called Goat Milk. Okay, fine. What's your ultimate goal in life? That's a loaded question.
Yeah, it really is. To be honest, I'm not like. I think the ultimate goal in my life is to find that goal right now. I don't.
Profound.
Well, everyone knows that saying where it's not really about the location you're going to. It's more of the journey. This whole thing about your stigma in life, like the stigma in life about how we're pressured about going to college, or we're pressured about how we have to do academics correctly. We're pressured about how we actually, we're in a way we're sort of forced into this. In a way, some people make it their life, and like that's just not something that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
To be honest,
If you could pick a dream job, what would it be? YouTuber.
esports/YouTuber. Yeah, no. Look, it's commitment, but would be fun. I mean, among other things, like that would be a generic dream job for someone like me. But like even then, I'm interested in other things. Like I don't know if I somehow were able to gather the talent, become like a spray paint artist, or just artist, have a studio of my own. It'd be kind of fun. Like, although I'd be living pretty cheaply. I mean,
Are you good at art?
I've done sketches before.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit better with like the ideas of digital and stuff.
Yeah.
But like even then, like as much as I say that, it's just what I do.
Yeah.
We live in a school where everyone's kind of really good at stuff.
Right. Sorry, your phone unlocked. Yeah, being a YouTuber is probably a dream job for a lot of people. And I mean, it's work, but it's probably one of the only lines. There's one more question I have to ask you. There's probably the only line of work where you can like just completely express yourself with like creatively. It's amazing. You can do whatever you want. Okay, I have one more question.
Yeah.
I'm going to read this exactly like it is.
Oh boy, here we go.
Teach us some sneaky, stealthy robbing skill of yours. Might come in handy to impress girls, though.
You know who you are, first of all, and I swear to God,
That was painful
you
to
better
read.
watch this, and I'm gonna answer this truthfully. The whole point about this is, oh yeah, also this is a statement where we all know it. I am
Sneaky.
sneaky and kind of notorious for stealing each other's water, like everyone's water
You
bottles.
cannot go on a walk with Tin ever without him just
Yeah,
taking something from you.
I've stolen like at least 10 water bottles.
And he keeps it the whole time.
I
until
kept it.
we
I
figure out
kept
that
it
we
the whole
lose it.
time. I put it in your guys' each other's bags,
Yes,
So,
so we
yeah,
didn't even know.
and I've also unclipped bicycle helmets off people's backpacks.
Yes, that's true.
That
did
happened
happen.
twice.
I remember when that happened.
Ironically, it's also the same helmet, although it's the same model, different people.
Yeah. And you're getting a bike soon, right?
Yeah, I'm getting a bike soon.
Okay, answer the question.
3-0.
Do it.
The whole way this works is that you have to, like, okay, for a good analogy, a good lie is if it reflects the truth. You have to you
Damn.
have to mask yourself in the normal movements of another person, and that's where like they won't feel the difference
Mm.
in that sense.
What is it like? Like it's really obvious to tell if someone's lying if they start covering their nose and their mouth and or their neck or like they.
There are many tells to
Yeah.
a certain person. I mean,
Why do you know this stuff?
I know this stuff because I watch Ocean 11, poker games, how to count cards, and man, I
Did you get a master class? Are there guys who
Yes.
teach poker on there?
I don't actually. Oh yeah, they do. Just I don't. That door's locked, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I did have a masterclass account that has already ended. It ended on August, which is my birthday. Yeah.
I think Gordon Ramsay just did a second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good for him. Master class is just like they teach you, right? The pros.
Yeah, the
Teach you whatever.
pros, they teach you everything. And you got comedy on there, you got cooking on there.
Yeah.
It's a really
Directing.
good. It's good, but like personally not my thing. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
It's
How much does it cost?
I actually don't know.
No.
I was given it for a gift, so like
I see.
yeah.
Yeah. You reminded me of something earlier I wanted to say. Something about pickpocketing. I don't know.
I swear to God, I don't do anything illegal. I'm just really good at, like, messing with you guys. And Alex, I am not going to talk about that, what you just showed on your screen. No.
He's giving a suggestion. Yeah.
It's not PG.
Yeah, Alex, this is a PG podcast. The reason I want to keep PG is just because, like, for lack of a better word, it just kind of takes away the
Restriction of the
innocence
of the
out of just, like,
of this.
like we're just talking. Just I have no other word than innocent. Just like it just kind of makes it like. I just rather keep it clean so that everybody can watch it.
Yeah,
You know?
our whole point here on this podcast is that for everyone to feel welcomed and for everyone to
Yeah.
not be restricted by this. So if one of our podcasts comes up as explicit, then
Less people are gonna watch it.
less people are gonna watch. Most likely, less people are gonna watch it. Less like people's parents are not gonna let them watch it. Potentially, how old are we trying to get? What like
Just teenage range.
teenage range or something?
And yeah, and as soon as I submit my RSS feed to Apple and Spotify, I have to mark whether it's explicit or not. And one swear word can mark an entire 1 hour long podcast as explicit.
Yeah.
That won't be good.
Welcome to YouTube, everybody.
Right. And my entire family, extended family too, knows about this podcast, so I just want to.
Yeah, he
Keep it
just
cool.
wants to make sure that no one's gonna, give him the nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Exactly.
Turn off your podcast.
Yeah, it's going well right now though.
Mm.
I have some few guests. Whoa. I have a few guests coming, and family from Canada is gonna come. They'll be on the podcast. I'm thinking for like 3-person podcast, we can sit on the couch behind me. And
No,
have like a wider.
that would be where the whole switch screen would go. You would be talking on like your one couch or something, and then they would be all sitting on the couch and we pass.
Yeah,
on the
and then
mic.
yeah, exactly.
Best case scenario, we have multiple mics, but right now,
I think the max I can get is 4, because also my mixer takes a maximum of 4 inputs. I have the Zoom H6, so it takes 4 inputs.
Yeah, so that'd
Yeah.
be good. 1 for host, 3 for
Guests.
guests.
Yeah. There's people. We're being surrounded currently. SWAT surrounded. the
FBI,
building.
open up.
Exactly. Yeah. We locked ourselves in this room so no one would get in.
Yes, that is true.
Interesting. So, video games are a recurring topic on this podcast. What's your favorite video game? I know you really like Fortnite Save the World. Personally,
Yes.
I never got into that, but explain what is Fortnite Save
Oh
the
my
World?
god. By the way, just on a completely unrelated note, as manager, I mean, I've already talked to one of our audience members. She does not. I don't know. It's like some people will be interested in this stuff. Some people wouldn't. I mean, just saying. Yeah. I'll talk to you about this later off show. But like, yeah.
Anyways.
Well, yeah. So favorite video game is Fortnite Save the World. You guys, we already talked about this. This is how me and Julian met. Fortnite Save the World is literally what it's called. Save the world. The whole world, like the whole basis is that the whole world has been taken over with this storm, and like 90% of the human race is gone, and in replacement there's these husks. They're like zombies,
Yeah.
and then you run around as a hero, who then like fights off. You do objectives to fight the storm, right? There's lasers, there's guns, there's swords, but it's very cartoony, surprisingly. Considering it's about the end of the world and like they're undead things.
There's like no blood whatsoever in Fortnite.
That's
PG
true.
game.
Yeah, that is true. That there's like Fortnite has become such a big phenomenon now that even if they wanted to add in something like a bit gory, that's not possible. Because then there's gonna be like a lot of backlash probably.
When they released Halo 2, there was an Easter egg that a developer put in there without telling anyone else, and it was a picture of him in his boxers, it was just like an image in like the secret cave. And because of that Easter egg, they had to take the game off the shelves, change the rating, and then put it back in.
Wow. Yeah.
I bet he got fired after that. But yeah. I think, the bunch of new games are added to Xbox Game Pass. We'll talk about this every episode.
I
But,
don't have the Game Pass.
We got, what games we're getting Minecraft Dungeons. We are getting, a bunch of other games. Sorry, I think someone's knocking at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Are we good?
Mm.
Is someone there? Okay.
Okay.
We're getting Minecraft Dungeons, and we're getting Subnautica, and we're getting like Rage 2. Apparently Rage 2 was not good. The first one was good.
I don't
know
know what
Eric
Rage 2 is.
Has Rage 2. It's this shooting psycho crazy game.
Yeah. Trick shots and all, probably.
So, how often do you visit your mom in Canada?
Well, for one, she's in Canada, so visiting her is kind of hard sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, and plane tickets are expensive as hell. I mean, it's halfway across the earth.
Never fly United or American Airlines. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Yeah. So, yeah. I visited her this last summer.
Mm.
So yeah, I was in Canada with her. It was nice. Most of the time, she's planning on coming to visit me.
Yeah.
Because for me, I would have to go to visit there, and I could only stay there for like 12 days or something.
Exactly. You have school and stuff.
I have school, I have summer, and a life.
Right.
And a life.
Are you sure about that?
And
Kidding. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you went to Niagara this summer, right?
Yes, I went to Niagara Falls. I was on the Canadian side, so I got to see her at Niagara Falls, and we would take the boat, and we would go into
What's it called? The Maid of the Mist?
yeah. No, there are 2 boats. I think the Maid of the Mist might be on the American side now. It used to be on
Really?
Canadian
The
side.
American side is Buffalo, right?
I think something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York.
It's crazy. You can just look right across and it's America, right?
It's America.
Yeah.
It's really cool because like Niagara Falls is this international waters,
Yeah.
Even though the gap is like kind of small, it's like, holy crap, wait,
Yeah.
holy crud. It's like,
Oh no, this crap is fine.
yeah, holy crap. It's we're in international waters, and it's like the smallest gap in the world.
Yeah.
If anyone's ever been to Niagara Falls, there's this cable car that you can take, and it goes over like 3 passways of like bodies of water.
For real?
Yeah, and there's these little like cyclones of water. I think that's what they call, like cyclones of water, like bodies of water around us, right? And we go around there. There's a bar hanging around on the box, but we get to stand, and there's no like actual like
Really?
seat or like any like restraints.
Oh god.
So
That
it's
can't be safe.
really cool, but like, oh my god.
The amount of suicides they have at Niagara Falls, it's crazy.
They really?
Yeah, so many people. When we they have like body collection units at the bottom.
Jesus.
When we went there, we were there at nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked to a security guard. It's like, oh yeah, at 3 p.m. today, I stopped someone from jumping.
Jeez.
Like, it happens so often, and there are like accidents where, because it tends to get pretty windy, it's by water, where people bring umbrellas and they like fly off. That's why there's a lot of security there, so that stuff doesn't happen. But beautiful place. They shot an
Jeez.
episode of The Office there when Jim and Pam get married.
Don't watch
spoiler
it.
alert,
Sorry, not
Yeah.
Office fan.
Basically, they went to Niagara Falls. They got married on the boat, and they ditched their planned wedding with their whole family there. They just went. It was really cool.
Rebellious.
Exactly.
Uh,
It was freezing when I
Yeah.
went there, but it was so beautiful, man, in the mist, and it was like, it's awesome. I love
Fun fact about Niagara Falls: even though what Julian just said is actually true, there's only been one actual accidental fall off of like of a boat in Niagara Falls. It was this kid, and he actually fell off, but he was retrieved safely. Like there was,
okay.
ironically, of how dangerous Niagara Falls is, there has only ever been one accidental like accident where someone went overboard or something,
Yeah.
which is actually really surprising.
I just read there was this sunken ship, just kind of like before the actual fall, like it just was stuck back there, and it just recently shifted because there was like a flood or something because there's so much water and it moved. It's been there for like several years.
Wait, at Niagara Falls or?
Yeah, it's just before where the water falls in. It's like back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Canada, man. Did you try beaver tails while you were there?
What's beaver
Um,
tails? Wait.
Cul de castor. It's like those like little pastries and they put like Nutella on top.
Nope.
Oh man, actually I don't know if they have those.
You should have recommended me those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada, free healthcare, free everything. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that because
don't have
we do
Twinkies,
not talk about politics.
There's no Twinkies in Canada. That's the only complaint I have. We don't have Twinkies and we don't have.
You guys have sour gummies though.
Yeah, we've got a lot of gummies, and we have maple syrup candy, which is great. What my
And
cousins
Subway.
and I did is like downtown Montreal, really lively. In the wintertime, there's Christmas music playing, and there's like, everything's happening. People are out. You go to the stores, whatever. There's like this kind of like town square area, and we would always get Starbucks there. But also there's this one guy who's there every year who sells raspberries, and he sells like maple candy, and he sells other fruits. And every year we just go get there, and they're really cold, and you just eat them, and it's so amazing. There's lots of pigeons. You just sit there and live music, and it's fantastic. There's nothing like Canada, dude, except America, which they're pretty similar, but there's nothing like it.
Actually, we're talking a bit about philosophy here. When you say that, I mean, you could also say there's nothing like Vietnam.
There's nothing like Vietnam.
Exactly.
Except other Southeast Asian countries, but there's nothing like Vietnam. No. When my cousins they'll be on the show, but when they come from Canada, the change is like when a hot day in Canada is like 20 degrees.
Yeah, that's true.
And it gets to 30, 35 here.
Well,
So,
I mean that depends actually. For Toronto maybe, when I was there in summer, temperature went up around like what, maybe 32.
Yeah.
But the difference here in Vietnam, yeah. Here's the kicker for your cousins though. The kicker here is that we have humidity.
Oh my God, it's so humid here. They're gonna be wearing shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah,
all the
they're
time.
gonna be like shirts, shorts, hats, sunscreen, and maybe shades.
In Canada, you can go outside in a hoodie and be fine. Here,
Yeah, that's
you die.
true.
Well, you manage. I don't know how you wear a hoodie all the time.
Yeah,
You're fine.
fun fact, I wear a hoodie like
constantly.
everywhere I go. The only place I'm
Hotly.
not allowed to wear it is in school, which is really stupid because our dress code is
Whack.
kind of whack, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but like, Why can't I not? Why can't I wear a jacket if I don't want to?
Private school problems.
Mm.
But yeah, and it's just the change is gonna be so big, and we're gonna be going to beaches and like we're gonna try local food and
Yeah, but you guys are eventually going to go to some colder places, no?
no, we're going to Krabi, Thailand, and which is really hot. It's like pool weather.
Oh, so yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to Sapa or something.
No, we're going to Hoi An. Does it get cold there? I don't know. haven't been there so
Weather's
long.
cooler, but not that much.
Hoi
of a
An is like
change.
lantern land. You go by your lanterns, and there's like long walkways and like it's
Yeah.
really historic things there. And I'm gonna take them all over the place.
Oh yeah, while you're in Hoi An, my uncle, just saying on a completely unrelated note here again, my uncle opened up a Hoi An barbecue.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn, I will go
yeah.
support the
His
business.
name's actually I won't say his name. I'll tell you later. But
It's called Hoi An Barbecue.
yeah, it's Hoi An Barbecue. They have an Instagram page, and I follow them. You can check my followers.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll go. Thank you for recommending that.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in so long. Last time I went, I got these little magnets for my fridge of movie posters. Popular movie posters is really cool. But yeah, the change when they get here. You know, you see those like basically restaurants on motorcycles here. There's nothing like that in Canada, dude. And here they stop and they cook the fish balls and the sausages and
Yeah.
they make that little like saute, and they'll have bun bao
That's true.
and banh mi and bun seo. All these like, am I saying that right?
yeah, you actually are surprisingly.
All these like classic Vietnamese foods. They're so good. And they love Vietnamese food. They were literally recommending a pho place in Canada. I'm like, bro, do you know where I live? And actually, do you know any really good pho places? Because I'm thinking of taking them to Pho 24. But like for classic pho. And for Cafe Soda, I'm thinking of taking them to Phuc Long.
When you talk about pho, there's North and South pho. North pho is based around just not like North pho is based around like just like the pho itself.
Yeah.
There's noodles, there's meat, and there's like vegetables. Very like there is some veggies, but not like a whole bunch, right? And they're more focused on the stock.
Oh.
Southern here is like they put a bunch of stuff in here. You know how they give you like this whole tray of vegetables?
Yeah, all the garnish and the
Yeah, most of the time, if
sprouts.
you go to north, or if you go anywhere in the north and they serve pho, like Hanoi, for example, all they do is, it's very simple. They put meat, noodles, pork soup in it, and like
serve.
like just like very little herbs, like
Yeah.
the whole, what are those
Like
what are those
the
things
green
called?
onions
Yeah,
and-
green onions, and like it's great because like it's just stock and it's pure. But then the different argument could be made for South because like it's all this combination and stuff. I recommend you go. You know Pho Home?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't explain where the location is because it's really
Yeah, I know what
easy
you're
to
talking about.
reference.
And what's the name of that thing? What's gum tam? The rice and pork?
Gumsung.
Gum sung.
Gumsung.
I'm sure they'll like that.
Yeah.
Vietnamese food is so
It's
so delicious.
really good. I mean,
It's
really
so good, man. You can't get tired of it, and it's usually always really healthy.
Yeah.
There's like
surprising.
not much fried food. It's rice
Yeah.
noodles and vegetables and know.
We surprisingly it's pretty healthy considering.
and yeah, I'm really excited for them to come here. Yeah. Tell me about the cruise ship you went on. How was that?
I can actually tell you the name of the cruise ship because it's not really revealing anything.
Go for it.
I went on the Harmonia of
The RSS Harmonia.
No. I think it was by the company MSC. I'm sorry, my memory's not good in this. Yeah, I went for a week in the Caribbean. In the
Nice.
Caribbean. So we went to Cuba. We went to... Crap, I don't remember. Cuba is really good. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about Cuba.
And it took off. It set sail in America, right?
Yeah, it set sail. We were in Miami. And then when it set sail, it was really cool.
Can you take a picture? I want to advertise this later. Yeah. And
Yeah. So...
No, yeah. That's when you brought back the Twinkies. But cruise ships, so what, like where do they have like a tank for bathrooms and stuff?
Huh?
Like a septic tank? Where do they keep all the poo and...
I have no idea. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if they released it in the ocean. There's like no real problem with that. I mean,
Yeah, I
don't
guess
think
it'll
so.
decompose really quickly. I used to think that on airplanes that whenever you went to the bathroom, it would just like fly out the back of the plane.
Why would no?
But they actually have to like empty the tank afterwards.
Yeah, because like if
Yeah.
it did fly out and you went to the bathroom before it took off, that would kind of suck.
Was there a pool on your cruise ship?
Yes.
And would it like move around when?
Surprisingly, no.
Was there a lot of movement on the cruise ship? Or was
Actually,
it steady?
no. It was pretty stable. Like,
It was huge, right?
yeah, it was huge. So like most of the time, you wouldn't feel that pull
Yeah.
when you were sleeping. Sometimes it would affect you, but like that's like at night when the waves are starting to get really tidy. And
Did
all
you
that.
get into like any heavy water?
No, we actually surprisingly there was no rain,
Okay, that's cool.
which is crazy considering it was cruise ships. But
So
yeah,
there wasn't much swaying. It was steady.
yeah, it was stable.
And in terms
Pool
of
was
like
nice.
entertainment, what
We had a teen club.
teen club? This is where all
There-
the
we
cool
had
kids go.
we had clubs, right? So yeah, we had the young we had the infant club, we had the
Infant club.
infant club was like
So the babies go to chill.
exactly like just born or 4 to 4. It's like a nursery home mostly,
Oh, I
but
see.
like there was a separate player for kids. I know this because I just looked around because I was looking for the teen club the entire time.
Yeah.
I traveled with my cousin, so I know there was there was like a elementary club sorta.
Mm-hmm.
So around that age range. I was actually young enough. I was like at that point where I was going to be put in like a middle school age club,
Mm-hmm.
but then I was just sent straight to the high school one.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's really interesting how much change that does. Cause, okay, imagine this: in the middle school one, they had like a TV and a DVD player.
Yeah.
In this one, in the teen club, we had 3 PlayStations. 3 PlayStation 4s
Mm-hmm.
with at least 200 different games,
That's awesome.
and we also had a Wii U.
Lucky.
And we got to play Mario Kart, Injustice 2, and NBA.
And you made some
2000.
friends there, right?
Hmm?
You made some friends.
Yeah, I made a lot of good friends. Everyone in the club was actually really chill, really
How long
cool.
did it last for, the cruise ship?
About a week.
Damn. So it's basically like just staying in a hotel on water, right? When
Yeah,
you
I
stopped in Cuba, did you get off the boat?
Yeah,
or-
we got to
oh,
get
okay.
off the boat because like why else would we?
How long were you there for?
We got to stay there for 2 days. So my families went on separate tours.
What happens if you don't get back on the boat? Just leave it that way?
They'll probably leave you. I mean,
I'm sure they have some kind of registry to like.
yeah, they
make sure
do. They
everyone
do.
shows up and.
We were given like specified resident cards. Say scan in, scan out. It's like
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool. And how are the hotel rooms?
They were actually they were okay for like the fact that there were so many people. It was pretty comfortable for a cruise ship. Me and my dad got lucky. We got window.
Nice.
And, like, yeah, and we didn't have to sleep like in the dark room and all that. It was cool.
Dude, the ocean has probably got to be it probably is my biggest fear.
Really?
The open ocean, just like.
Just don't fall in.
It's so deep. There's that's what she said. No, I did not mean to say that way. But
Yeah.
there's so much
There's a
empty
lot of water.
spaces, so many things the ocean is the final frontier. It's the only thing we don't know that much about as the human species. There's
Mhm.
like so thousands and thousands of species we haven't discovered yet, and it's insane, dude. And like waves can get so big. Sinking ships and sunken ships, they freak me out. You know, they purposely land planes like in somewhere you can go scuba diving where they intentionally sank a 747
To
like an airliner.
to make a tourist spot
Yeah, and also
Really?
to rebuild coral reefs.
by sinking a ship or by
Well, yeah,
sinking-
because then they can build off the ship, and there's little places where the fish can stay and
oh
little crevices. But like,
hmm.
imagine just dipping under murky water, and you just see the head of this enormous airplane. Like, it's so huge. The wings go so far out, and everything is underwater. It's so freaky, dude.
I would love that, man.
Are you serious?
I went scuba diving for summer one time. It was so much fun.
I got freaked out last summer because they had statues underwater that they placed. It was
Mm.
really scary. And I kite surf. That's even scary. I have to go out alone with like this big kite and board, and it's not fun, but you get used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's freaky. What's your biggest fear?
Do you want it to be depressing or do you want it to be literal?
Your choice.
Uh,
Improper emotional compartmentalization. I don't know.
did you just say claustrophobia?
No.
Yeah. Biggest fear.
Clowns are pretty scary.
Yeah. No, biggest fear is haunted houses. I am not a fan
Oh,
of
yeah.
horror. I'm not generally a horror fan at all
Oh yeah.
because it puts me in this mindset where like I gotta kill something to survive, and it scares the crud out of me.
No, Tin and I went to this haunted house
Oh God.
about a year ago, and okay, so amusement parks in Vietnam are kind of like,
They're pretty good.
They're good.
considering like
but
budget.
they're really different from
They're different from American amusement parks.
yeah, like so they're abnormally large. They're really, really, really big.
A lot of the rides, like most of the attractions, are like very far apart from each other.
Like you could take a car and just drive through the entire park. They're gigantic, and they usually feature zoos and rides, and like one of them has a water park. This one we went to.
and then they have their own separate like amusement park ride. Like what Julian said, there's just this whole area with rides,
Yeah,
and like
and so I check online, and I was in this phase of like liking Harry Potter, and so I check online and it's like, oh, Harry Potter house, and then we get there, and it's literally the scariest experience I've ever been through. They had these robots that peeked out from these little panels in the ground that would beat you with this like foam mallet, and they would hit, like they wouldn't stop. They're just beating the crap out of you.
So everything was motion censored, right?
And it was like so horrible. And these things would like come at you, and there was this ghost that flew in from the ceiling, and there's like these
it could have
bears
whacked
that
you
moved.
on like. If you were
It
tall enough,
beat
which we
me,
were,
dude.
we could have that could have hit us in the face.
Yeah,
and that
it
would
could
scare
easily.
the crud out of
There was
us.
this other thing I went to with another friend of mine, and you sit in this boat and you just go through this like little water path, but like literally the ghosts, they touch you, man, and they're not real people. I was getting beat up by that robot. Okay, it was horrible the entire time. I was crouching through the haunted house, and Tin, my Lord and Savior, just helped me through the entire thing because I did not have the guts to go through it alone.
Yeah, you
It
guys
was
remember that
horrible.
survival instinct I talked about? Yeah, that was basically what
He helped me through the whole thing, man. If I was in there alone, I would have just passed out. And turns out we missed the exit like 4 times, and we just kept going in circles, which was not fun
We
at
didn't.
all.
No, we didn't. Those were separate exits, actually.
But we could have gone out there.
Yeah, but like, actually no. Here's the scary part. I realize about that now. When we went out there were like these garage doors, right?
Yeah.
Those were the exits. So even if we entered one of those exits, there was a very high chance that would be closed off.
Oh no.
That we'd be stuck in there. And we'd be too.
God. It's horrible. That was so scary, dude. Horror movies, I'm kind of a horror movie junkie.
Yeah, no, not me. Not a horror fan.
I watched It. Man.
Which
was-
one? Both.
Two.
Well, okay.
The first one was good, but the second one was like... My favorite part is when they introduce the deadlights, which is basically what the monster is made out of.
Mm.
And,
They run off on fear and they're an alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, not a horror movie fan. I know the plot though.
He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
And basically, the deadlights are like his power source, and he's
Mhm.
like this ancient 300 million year old creature. And basically humans, whenever they look at the deadlights, they just freeze and they die instantly because they're so powerful.
Mm.
And there's a part where Bill Hader, who plays Mike,
Right.
he's like about to throw this rock at him. He's like, "Hey, ugly," and then he shows the deadlights, and he's like, he just
Wow.
freezes and he starts floating in the air. It's really creepy, and his
Yeah.
eyes turn white. But yeah, that was a really good movie. And I watched when I was with Isabella, we went to go see The Nun.
Oh.
Did I see that with you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The Nun can be like for most people, I'm pretty sure they said that the Nun can be taken with loads of salt. Right.
yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
Not like that. Oh my god, I need to take the mic out of the stand for this. Hereditary.
I don't know what that means.
The movie Hereditary, there has never, ever, ever, ever been another movie that has scared me as much as Hereditary has.
I'm never
It's
watching that with
so-
you.
So freaky, so terrifying. I was watching it in the middle of the day, and I was like, ooh! It was so freaky, dude. I won't spoil anything, but literally, like, the whole concept, it just freaked me out, man. It was really, and it was like, it was depressing, and it tackled mental issues, and it was like, God. Hey, the Joker was really good too.
No, dang.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Joker.
Wow, that was a really good segue there.
I just
yeah,
reminded
I noticed
myself.
that.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good movie.
Us was a good movie though.
Us was.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my mic? Okay.
Yeah,
Us
no.
was
Personally, I didn't actually see Up, but I knew its concept. And
Up
then-
the Pixar
Wait,
movie.
Us.
Went to go see a Pixar
Oh
movie.
God. Yeah,
Us was great. You saw
Yeah,
it?
Us. I didn't see it. I know. See, I have a knack for knowing the plot of things, even though I don't watch them. I know the ending of it too.
Oh.
The whole weird thing where it didn't work, but then it did work, and then they somehow got him in the end.
Yeah.
And like,
They basically bullied him until he died.
yeah,
That's literally.
yeah.
That's kind of it.
No. For a
It's like,
very
you silly clown. He's like, ooh.
for a very powerful alien that has knowledge of 300 billion years or something ish.
He's kind of a dummy, bro.
kind of idiotic considering that everyone else is still kind of. Wait, can I spoil this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So he runs off fear, right? And his own fear is to be forgotten.
Yes.
Yes. And so
They were like, "Oh, you stupid little clown, you're not scary."
and like here's the thing that bothers me there. There are 7 billion people on this planet. And he gets brought down by 7 of them.
But like a
who
couple of kids,
are-
you silly, you stupid little clown. They bully him until he
Like,
dies.
For an alien with 300 billion years of knowledge,
He's kind of
he
a weakling.
should know the fact that there would be other people that are scared of him. Like, you don't gotta get them all, cause like you just need enough to survive and feel happy about it. It's like yeah,
Gotta catch him all. Yes. I
yes. Well, putting this mic back
Yeah.
on.
agree. I'm
So,
having
yeah.
some mic issues right now.
And then again, I mean, horror movies just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be talking about this a lot. I hate haunted houses. I don't like
Right.
clowns. Closest thing to
I don't blame
Moss.
you, man. Clowns are
Closest
the
thing.
Joker was awesome though. That's a
yeah,
good clown.
the movie was good.
Yeah. That was that one scene where his rib cage is about to escape his body. He's just like
Yeah.
sitting there and his spine's about to flip out of his back.
Funny enough, that was not CGI.
Yeah.
At this point in time, technology has gone modern enough to where actors don't have to sacrifice their bodies for a role. Like Matt Damon in The Martian, there was this scene where like he walks out. Obviously he's buck naked. Who doesn't want to see Matt Damon buck naked? But he walks
Right.
out buck naked and like he's literally a skeleton. He is so thin.
Yeah.
And that was CGI. That was CGI.
Yeah.
And it was kind of scary to me at first because like Jesus, did he actually like I thought to myself
he
like
actually,
God,
starved
did he
himself.
starve himself for that? Because it
The
was
thing
not
is,
worth
like,
it.
the CGI can work, but just for the length of an entire movie,
Then
yeah.
it's crazy.
it is
Joaquin Phoenix is
the legend, man.
really good. Like
The greatest.
damn,
His
he could
Jimmy
make-
Kimmel interview was like, oh, did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Basically, he was making Joaquin play like these like kids games or something, and he was just kind of like disregarding the fact that he's put so much effort into this role, and the entire thing is so awkward. It's so uncomfortable. Like Joaquin barely laughs through the whole thing, and Jimmy Kimmel, every time a celebrity breathes, he's like, he just laughs his head off.
Mm.
That was really uncomfortable to watch. Is it how are we doing on time?
Wow.
How many? What time is it? 12:39. Oh, cool, dude. Yeah, these things fly by.
Mm.
When I was with Eric, it was dark outside by the time we finished.
Oh boy.
This is your first podcast, right?
Yes, this is. Yeah, that's about it. That's about right.
I'm thinking of having like because I want to interview a few more people, but just our whole friend group.
Mm-hmm.
You, me, Alex, Eric, does not feel like it, but she could be our sound person.
Yeah. So far, again from the same audience member. Jeez. There was this one complaint about we don't have any girls on the show right now. For one, we tried.
Yes.
And for two, we
did
do,
try.
and we do have guests coming up. And for one, we tried, we lost, and for the second time, we tried and we succeeded. We have, as manager, I know about this stuff too. We have
Tin handles all the guests and.
so right now we have 2 guests planned.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I really hope they are serious about this because they are two very interesting people. We have
They're going to be coming on at the same time.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna
have,
be
we
a
have, yeah, they
three-person
have
podcast.
3-person podcast. I'm gonna say their first names. You know who you are. We got Angelina and Angeli
Yeah.
coming on the show. They both go to our school.
They saw the episode with Alex and they wanted to
They wanted to do it.
get on the show, so that's
They're
gonna
very eccentric people. I'm gonna say that much, and that's not bad.
be. What's
It's
interesting
good.
is that I don't know them that well.
Yeah, so
I'll
it'd be
get to know them
interesting.
through the podcast because I've spoken to Angeli a little bit. I sat next to her in Spanish, but
Yeah. Well,
Angelina I don't really know, so that'll be pretty interesting.
yeah. By the way, if you two are watching, y'all better be serious about this because we just announced this on podcast.
Yes. Yeah, it's becoming like a small operation. We've got the contracts, we've got the briefing list, we've got you take care of the guest list, Izza
Mhm.
takes care of equipment, merchandise, and Alex takes care of video and media, like sharing on Instagram, whatever. And it's going pretty well. Yeah, man, I need to get that studio.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
When people get a studio, do they have to like rent out an apartment or like rent out a space?
Depends.
How do you even get that in Vietnam, man?
I mean, you can go for a studio that you own, so then you don't have to pay anything, but
Right.
that costs a lot of money to buy it first. Some studios, like pristine studios, it's about like $1,000 per like every 10, like $1,000 for like 10 minutes in the room. It's a lot, but I don't know if that's an exaggeration, but I heard it on like an episode
Hyperbole.
of like Friends or something.
Yeah, and the multi-camera thing is because you always need someone switching between it. And modern DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, or I don't know actually, but modern DSLRs have a maximum recording time of 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes you have to click record again, and that is not viable. That's really annoying. That's why the iPhone's great, good quality storage space.
Yeah.
But every video I upload is like 8 gigabytes because of the footage, so that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Problem is we can't store that on our drives because we don't exactly have.
We'll run out of space quickly.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is we upload the footage from the podcast onto Google Drive. Alex, who's a media man, makes the clips, and then I delete off Google Drive and upload the next one so you can make the clips for that one.
Right. But we should still have a.
It's complicated, man.
Yeah. No.
I've invested so much time into this, man.
But
Now that you guys are on board, it's gonna help me a lot. Got a little team going on.
This video better get like
A
200
million
views.
A
Please.
million. Alex's podcast just hit like 105 views.
Really? Yeah, that's great.
It's really
Dude, that's
successful.
cool.
Yeah, and Herrick's is climbing in views, and I gained 1 subscriber, which is fantastic. 340 gang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this thing takes off, but I don't know. Just keep putting stuff out there is what I know. Just
No,
brand
yeah,
and
the whole
brand
idea about being a YouTuber is you gotta stick to the grind. You gotta work out the content. You gotta
Mhm.
do good work, because you can't really half it or anything like that.
Yeah, you have to.
You would have to try.
Yeah.
It takes time, but like, I mean, you
When
have
I
time.
first did YouTube, would get like minimum 100 views per video. They would do really well, but then I stopped for like so long, and I made like 1 or 2 videos about like traveling. But now that this is up, it'll be really easy to put stuff out, and it's interesting stuff too. So
I
It'll work out.
mean, speaking about YouTube, I do want to start a channel. It's
you should, man. I'll put you on the side of YouTube channels, like check out these people.
Yeah.
I'll put you there, bro.
Oh God, I
If
need
you
to
were to
figure
start
out.
your own, what would you put on it?
I want to do. I like here. Look, I like. God, I want to vlog. I want to do games. I want to do like just casual talks. I mean, I'll be okay with just posting some podcast behind the scene content here,
For sure.
which would be fun. But like, to be honest, it's like I don't quite know. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, because like all of this will account for me sort of having to do something. For vlogging, I have to step out of my comfort zone here. I'm not a huge thing on filming myself. I don't want to look super like self-involved. Walmart.
Walmart.
Oh, God. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. For gaming, it's like, look, gaming's fun. It's just I don't know if I can spend that much time, and I don't exactly have the equipment right now. I don't even own a gaming PC.
Yeah.
So like it would be a lot of money for that sort of scenario.
Yeah. Gaming PCs can be really expensive. On Lazada, which is our Amazon, I don't know if it's
Legitimate.
legit, but you can order like pre-built PCs with a monitor, mouse, and keyboard for like $150. But the thing is, when you see pictures in the description and there are different people leaving reviews, that obviously improves credibility. So you might be able to order on there. It might be a good PC, but I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is another complete other thing. I need to build my own computer. Like it's, for one, it's about this whole thing where I want to build it. It's this whole
it's fun.
that. Yeah, it's fun.
You feel a
but
sense of accomplishment. Which is
yeah.
good. And you understand your computer in and out.
Yeah. True. But then there's also the fact that we have school.
Right.
I mean, anyone who's watching this, as a teenager, it's for us at least. We have to balance this whole thing where we have to go study, homework, and
Videos.
having actual fun and having a life.
Yeah. Luckily, we had this Friday off.
Yeah, it was this. We had this Friday off. It was really cool. Oh yeah, you filmed Eric's. Yeah, the Eric's podcast was filmed 2 days ago. From present time here.
Yeah, the current date is the 17th today. Yeah, it's the 17th, and but I'm gonna schedule this to upload on Wednesday.
Yeah,
middle of the week.
Middle of the week.
And then next Saturday I'll have some more people on.
Yeah.
I still have to schedule. Actually, you have to schedule. It's your job
I
now.
have to schedule. Ideally, we could do this whole system where we film a week earlier.
Yeah. And then
we upload every week.
Can do a bunch on the weekends,
Yeah.
but that's TBD, to be decided.
Yeah, then that also depends on how many guests we have.
Exactly. We just hit the 1 hour mark, by the way.
How long is this supposed to last?
However long you want. We can wrap it up if you want.
I can talk for about a bit longer.
It goes. It flies by. It's really cool. Podcasting is fun. Never thought I'd be a podcaster. I felt like it, man. I was just like, you know what? I should do that. And look now. Look what happened. And I like how we have the desk clear. Isabella's got all the equipment behind the camera.
If we get a studio, we need to go furniture shopping.
Yes, I want a mini fridge, dude. Fill it with whatever. It'll be our sanctuary. We go there, we get this podcast done. We leave all the equipment there so we don't have to set up every time. And it's perfect. The whole thing works.
We need Wi-Fi. We do need Wi-Fi for that, yeah.
That's another issue. But I'm thinking, well, okay, a studio, this is a beginner podcast. This will do for a while. The studio is it's when you really get into it, and I'm leaving in a year.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm thinking 100 podcast episodes, if we can make that happen. That's a big if.
If.
Then we move up to a different location. But, I mean, this works. It's a nice location. Literally, we came in here and we just locked the door. I think, 2 people tried to knock or tried to get in while we've been filming this. But it's perfect. The lights nice. The lights are nice. The AC is cool. We've got a couch over here if we want to do multiple people. We've got, nice Starbucks-looking table over there. There's a bar.
There is a bar.
It's perfect.
There is a bar.
There is a bar.
But there's no drinks. Don't worry. We're
Dang it.
yeah. This room's kind of empty. Most of the time, someone would have to reserve this room. But right now, it's in the middle of the day, and no one's gonna come in here.
Check this out.
This is how you do it. Crap, so close.
You did not just try to flex on me. Watch this.
I almost flexed on you.
Oh, didn't win. Hit him with the dab.
Oh my god, that is so 2017.
Can't wait to post this on an Instagram highlight.
Yeah.
Tin bottle flipping.
I totally flexed
you
on you,
dab.
by the way.
Yeah, check this out. Boom. Got him. You want to have another sour candy?
No.
They're kind of addictive.
They are.
I have another pack, but I don't feel like opening it.
Where do you get these anyway?
I got them off.
No, tired.
I got them off Lazada.
Ah, okay.
I ordered 2. They're 60 each.
Lazada's great. You can pay on cash.
It's fantastic. You pay on delivery. I learned that if you don't want it, you just send it back with a guy. You're allowed to do that.
But you're not allowed to take it out. Wait, are you allowed to take it out and look at it?
That's the thing. I have no idea. So you might get a broken product. Which one do you want? This is a watermelon. Yuck. Take it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for you guys to be working on me with me on the podcast. Create a business. And I don't think I'm going to sell the stickers when we do get them. We ordered 20, I think I said so, just as practice. But I'm probably not going to sell them. Just people that I know. You'll get 10. Isabel will get 10. We'll stick it on everything, I'll stick it on these microphones, on equipment, whatever.
Just gotta make it look
Just
good.
right, yeah, they're gonna be little square stickers as big as like a little bit smaller than your fist when you close it.
Yeah, well.
And Isabella's struggling right now. And people at school will just hand it out, and everyone will take some.
Free promotion. I think.
Exactly, man. What we'll do is we'll go to places in District 1 like the Poke place.
Oh yeah, the Poke place.
What's it called? Poke Saigon?
One? No, not Ono. Yeah, might be Poke Saigon. Not sure.
I don't know. We'll go there, or like the District 1 areas where people hang out. We'll stick them all over the walls,
Yeah.
and then people that we know who go there can take pictures and tag us, and be really good publicity.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But like, who would I?
Devoted fans.
Hey, leave it down in the comments if you actually go to that Poke place we mentioned.
Yeah, it is Poke Saigon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm so tired. Well, I did get up at like 6 to do work, and then I
Mm.
slept until 7, and then 7 till 8.
Jesus.
So really, I got up at 8, and I met Isabel at Starbucks, got some work done, and now here we are.
Yeah, I woke up at 10, an hour before this
Bruh.
podcast was supposed to start.
That's fine.
Uh,
Yeah, I should probably get some more sleep. Yesterday we were managing the Discord and getting stuff down. So
yeah,
it took so long.
hey, Dad, don't get mad at me. I stayed up at 3 a.m. to work on a managing list.
At least
I'm
it's
never
productive.
gonna-
It's productive.
It's productive, but Dad,
Please forgive
there's
me.
a chance I'm not gonna tell you where this podcast is, so I'm not gonna disclose
If he
it.
finds us, you're dead, man.
Maybe, probably.
Who knows?
Maybe he'll get bored.
Hopefully. Yes, we're before the 1 hour mark.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. Want to wrap this up?
Yeah. Do you have any self promotion?
Is there anything you want to tell? Go ahead. Oh, I feel like Sean Evans from Hot Ones. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
No. No, it was fun. Please like the video. Please, check it out. Please recommend this to anyone of friends. Because I mean, even though I'm a guest on here, I'm technically still a staff member currently.
True.
So like, yeah, this is really cool. I am really excited to be working on this with you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Plus,
good.
it'll look good on a college resume.
Exactly. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This was episode 3 of Goatmilk by yours truly, Julian Oshkia. This will be available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you, Tin, for coming on the show.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Give me a fist bump. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
All right. See you, everyone.